and we're on.
Awesome. Hey guys, thank you so much for jumping on this call. I'm Sarah, and I have this awesome overhead car light. So, one of the benefits of doing this business is that you can work this business sitting outside your kid's high school. There's Jackson, there's Logan. We are in the middle of baseball and basketball season. And I am really excited that we are doing this call tonight and connecting with each and every one of you. I have been with Plexus for almost 10 years now, and working from home has just been the most amazing thing ever. And this business is something that I never dreamed I needed or wanted, and I didn't even know what network marketing was. So I'm really excited for this call that's lined up, and I am going to turn it over to one of our team's fearless leaders, Danielle Palmer. She has been rocking and rolling her business almost as long as I have. And we have learned through all of the ups and downs, things that are working, things that we need to tweak, some course adjustments. And so that's what we are going to talk about tonight. So I'm going to turn it over. Thank you, Danielle, for organizing this call.
You are so welcome. Thank you so much for jumping on. So Sarah, I have a question for you.
Okay.
How were you introduced to Plexus? How did you get started on Plexus?
Okay, so that's a really good question. So if you go way back, I actually been a part of Plexus Pink, which we're not going to talk about that tonight. But it was just one non-consumable product. I didn't really love that the company didn't really feel like it was going anywhere, so I actually quit. The gal a few levels above me did not quit. And when it became Plexus Worldwide, after Tarl bought the company, she messaged me and she said, send me your address. I have to send you a sample of this new product that we launched. And I was like, okay, sure. So she mailed me 2 sticks of Plexus Slim, the now infamous pink drink. And I was like, oh, cool. And I set it on my desk. And then you know how the craziness of life happens, the mail and the bills and all of that piled up. And 1 month went by, we got through all the bills, and I saw those 2 sticks sitting there on the counter, and I was like, I should really get around to trying that. And I did not. Second month goes by, and then I hear some girls at work. I was a 12-hour night shift nurse working labor and delivery. Heard some girls at work say, hey, I heard about this Slim stuff. I think we can get healthy, lose some weight, and have some energy. And I was like, oh my gosh, I think those are the 2 samples that Amy sent me. I need to go see what this is all about. And I literally went home from that 12-hour night shift, found all the mail. I was like, they're here somewhere. I remember it so vividly. Opened one up, drank it immediately. And that was the start of my journey. And if Amy had never mailed me those 2 sticks of Slim, I would not be a work from home mom who has the benefit of pick up and drop off and going here, there, and everywhere and building, honestly, the life of my dreams with Plexus. Thanks to those 2 samples. That's it. That's how it all started.
That is amazing. So just for everybody that's watching the replay or here with us tonight, the average income for a Diamond Ambassador, which is the top rank of our company, is over $400,000 a year. Sarah not only retired herself from working those 12-hour night shifts to be a stay-at-home mom to her 3, well, they're not little boys anymore, but she also was able to semi-retire her husband. Her husband went down to, he's a nurse anesthetist, and he was able to go down to just working part-time. He doesn't take calls anymore. He doesn't work holidays and weekends, and they are completely debt-free. Student loans, mortgage, all of it completely debt-free because of this company. Sarah, I just have one more question for you before I jump into this information. You did 2 really important things when you caught the vision of Plexus. Number one, you love the product. That was a given. You absolutely love the product. But after you attended your first convention, you caught the vision. You heard so many testimonies of lives being changed and how this was really something much bigger than you could have ever imagined. I specifically am so thankful that you decided to leave convention, grab your mom, and you're in just a couple. Well, actually, it was just your mom, and that was it, right? Just your mom at the time,
Yep.
and started, and Amy, of course, your sponsor, and started doing weekly meetings. But besides weekly meetings, what do you feel, what other key element that we're going to talk about here tonight do you feel like was instrumental in creating the momentum that allowed you to go from a silver ambassador with your mom, your husband, and one other person that actually Amy gave you, I believe. So you were a silver ambassador when you went to convention, and then literally in 9 months after convention, on the bed having a baby, you and your mom both ranked to the position of Emerald, which is a trip to Hawaii every year. It is a car Lexus bonus. It is a six-figure income. I mean, it's life changing. What do you think, besides those weekly events, was the one thing that probably contributed to that momentum?
Well, we joke that now we've got so much with all of the training and the resources and the tools. And honestly, back then, creating the momentum, it was just, y'all take your products and tell someone. Grab a few friends and let's do this. And that's truly how we built our business. Monday night to Monday night. Okay, awesome. You tasted it. You love it. Now go find 3 friends and bring them to the meeting next week. And we truly were products of the product, and then figured out ways to just share with our everyday life. The girls at work started hearing about it. People at church started hearing about it. Everybody wanted to know what I was doing, why I was happy, why I was losing weight, why everything was great. So we used samples, and then honestly, just, hey, let's go share. And we kept it that simple. Go share. Tell somebody what you're loving today. And so I really feel like samples plus inviting people to our meetings and just telling everybody in our network, we exploded.
That's exactly what happened. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Is that the right answer?
That's the right answer. That was you get a gold star. Sarah loves gold stars, by the way.
Okay, good.
Okay. If you need to mute yourself or turn off your phone if you need to drive, that's fine. Thank you so much for
You're welcome.
love you.
Me too.
Okay. So guys, everybody's muted, so you got to raise your hands, okay, so I can see you. If you are ready to have more fun in your business than you've ever had, if you are ready to have a simple and duplicatable system that created the momentum that Sarah experienced many years ago, just raise your hand. I just want to see your hand. Is that you? Are you ready? Are you ready to have some fun? Okay, so let me just tell you a little bit about me, because some of you have never met me before or never heard my story. I was introduced to Plexus on Facebook. An acquaintance of mine, we were not friends. I had met her through a previous company that I had done business in for 8 years, posted on Facebook. I kind of rolled my eyes because she looked really good, and she was talking about this pink drink she was drinking. And I did what any girl does. I went and stalked her. Facebook. Like, why not? I was instantly curious. I was instantly wanting to know what she was doing. I reached out to her, and my first question was not, what does it taste like? Not, how did you, what do you have to do? My first question was, how much does it cost? Anybody feel me on that one? How much does it cost? How much is this going to cost me? Well, thank God she was brand new, and all she knew to say was, you can get a trial pack for $20. She was speaking my budget and my language. And I said, deal. So I went to her house the next day, and I went and picked up a 3-day trial pack. I paid her $20 for it because when she asked me how much weight I wanted to lose, and I told her, she told me I needed to drink it twice a day. So my 3-day trial pack was six sticks of Slim and 3 accelerator capsules. No, 6 accelerator capsules, because we only had 1 capsule at the time. So I gave her my $20 bill. I took my samples, I threw them in my bag, and thought, I just spent $20 and I'm never going to see, like, whatever. I don't even care. I'll throw away $20. Anybody feel me on that? We spend $20 almost every day. I just went and took my daughter shopping. I won't tell you how much we spent. So I fell in love with Plexus in just one day, really, but I only had a 3-day trial pack. I want to take you back to when you first started Plexus. I want you to remember what it was like when you took that first sip of that pink drink. Everybody remember that day? Okay. I want you to remember how you felt. Did you experience more energy? Did you experience less sugar cravings and less appetite? Did you experience better sleep? Did you experience better moods? I want you to really take yourself back to those first few days of Plexus. Now, I want to know how many of you, and if you're watching the recording, I want you to reach out to the person that shared Plexus with you, and I want you to tell them, I'm so glad you shared Plexus with me. That's number one. Just thank them for sharing Plexus with you. But I want to know how many of you did try Plexus before you bought it. You either started with a stick sample that somebody gave you or a 3-day trial pack. How many of you did that? Sally, okay. Tiffany, okay. All right, so Stacy and Brenda Cameron jumped in head first. All right, good deal. Okay, so here's my question tonight. Would you ever buy a car without test driving it? I mean, I wouldn't. Most people just want to stick their toe in the water and try it before they buy it, right? So either if you're watching the replay, either somebody probably gave you a stick of Slim, or you bought a 3-day trial pack or a 7-day trial pack, or maybe you just had enough information or you trusted that person and you said, I don't care what it costs. I don't care. You're seeing results. I'm doing this with you. Now, guys, I told you earlier that I was going to share with you why you're here. You were picked to specifically be here on this call or watch the replay because someone believes in you, because you're showing up, because you have goals and dreams, and maybe you're brand new and you're just starting to share and you want to know how to do this effectively so that your friends and family have the same experience you're having with Plexus. Or maybe you've been around for a while like me, and you've went through some trials and errors in your business, and you're looking to make this fun. You're looking to make it simple and easy. And most importantly, you know that these products change lives and you're ready to take off running, but you need a system. You need something simple, fun, and duplicatable. Would everybody agree with that? Raise your hand if you want something fun, simple, and duplicatable. Okay, I've got that for you tonight. So let me look at my notes because I told you I don't want to forget anything. Okay. Do any of you have any doubts? And I want you to just be real and honest here, okay? Because I want to address any fears or doubts about what I'm about to share with you. Do any of you have any doubts or concerns about a sample or a 3-day trial pack? And when I say doubts or concerns, what I mean is you might think, what good is that going to do? They're not going to see results. What's the point? Does anybody have that fear, doubt, or concern? Perfect. For those of you who are watching, if you do, I'm about to hack those all away. All right, y'all ready? Okay. I learned some, I don't know if you say initials or acronyms, many years ago called WIIFM. You might want to write this down. This is good stuff. WIIFM. What's in it for me? That is what your friends and family want to know when you open your mouth to share Plexus with them. Their first thought is, what is this going to do for me? What's in it for me? So guys, you're familiar with the Send, Share, Invite. If you're new, you're probably your friend that shared Plexus with you is just starting to introduce you to our Send, Share, Invite system. I love the system. It is simple. It's easy. It's just absolutely easy. I'm going to show you guys how to merge the Send, Share, Invite system with our new 3-day challenge pack. So you guys ready for this? It is so incredible. Okay, so before I jump into this, Stacy, if you wouldn't mind, I'm going to unmute you. And you have been running some 3-day trials. You've partnered up with people, and you've been doing this for a while. And I would love for you to share with everybody, what results have you seen since you started sharing the 3-day challenge packs that just came out in October?
Sure. So I wouldn't say I've been doing it for a while because I just quit teaching. So now I'm like head first in, and I'm dived right in. I'm totally doing this full time. So I have one event going on right now, ran an event last week, and I have one that I'm running at the end of the month as well. And in my first event, I had 5 people that I personally invited in the event. Yeah. One was a husband-wife duo. They are the ones that haven't ordered yet or haven't committed to ordering yet, but everybody else has either already ordered or is ordering tomorrow or the next day.
Wow,
So,
that is incredible.
yeah, so it's honestly, it's the whole process of getting it in their hands and letting them try it. My husband always says women, that stores know that if you touch the product, you're going to buy it, right? And he said, whenever we go shopping, he's like, why do you guys always touch things? Because stores know if we touch it, we're going to buy it, right? And so it's so true. If we touch it, if we taste it, if we sample it, we get a feel for what we really like and we want it. And that's the whole magic of marketing. And so I love that we have these 3-day samples because it puts it in their hands. And I have had people in this event that I'm running this week and the event that I ran last week who have been waiting for a long time. Like I've reached out to them a year ago, a year and a half ago, and they just were not sure. They ghosted me for a while. Some who said, yeah, I totally want to do it. And then I didn't hear from them forever. And I reached out and said, hey, I know you were interested before. Would you want to try this 3-day sample? Just send out the message. That really is the message from Jennifer Leith. Literally, if you watch Jennifer Leith's training videos on the 3-day challenges, that's all I'm doing. There's no magic system outside of Jennifer Leith's magic. Like that's what it is. That's what's working.
Right, that's what I'm doing.
Messages work, her graphics work. I've just been creating some of my own, and some of it I'm just duplicating and putting out there what I want. But the events are really where it is, whether you're doing a 3-day event or a launch event. It just gets the information out to the people and the samples out to the people, but getting samples in their hands before the event is key. And so I have, in this event that I'm running this week, 5, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 people that I personally invited. And 2 of my downlines, 2 of my level 1s. One has 3 and she's just starting to run this business.
Wow.
And my other one has 1. So altogether I have 9 people.
Wow.
Between myself and my level 1s in this event. And I think the rate of enrollment is like 90 to 95% of the people who are in the events to buying the products and enrolling as an ambassador. And so when I look at that's 9 people plus the 5 that I have in this other event, I hope to end February pretty strong. So that's my goal. So hopefully that's what's going to happen. But it just really is getting the products in their hands and giving them something tangible. They want to taste it and they want to sample it and know what it does for them. Active has been huge. Most of the people who have done the samples can tell a difference with active. So if you have that doubt in your mind that a 3-day sample isn't going to do anything for them to really buy into it, you need to just like get rid of that negativity in your mind because it's not true. They love the shakes. They love active. MetaBurn is probably the hardest one because for some people it's a little bit harder to get used to. And I know for me, it took me a while to get used to taking MetaBurn.
Me too.
But some people love it and some people are like, I'm not quite so sure. So you really have to play with that. And I think the biggest thing that has helped me is just being in constant communication with the people. So every day I'm checking in with every one of the people that I have personally invited to the event and asking how they're doing with their products, if they have any questions, and really trying to troubleshoot to help them so they can be successful with just even the 3-day, because if they're successful with the 3 days, right, they're going to want to buy in long term. So it's been awesome. I love it. This is really what we need to be doing. Like there's just no doubt in my mind. It's
And
what
we're having fun. Like, isn't it fun to get
it
yes
is so much fun.
instead of people ghosting you or saying, well, I need to think about it, or oh, I don't have that kind of money. This is a simple, fun, easy, yeah, sure. Sure, I'll try it.
And it's so easy to do. It's 3 posts a day. You're not asking them to do a ton of different things in between. It's 3 posts a day that they check into, a couple of little things that they might post or share in the group or wherever. And and communicating with you. Like, it's super easy. So,
That's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing your
welcome.
experience. And
yeah.
I hope that you have massive success for the rest of this month.
Thank you.
And
I hope
that
everybody
adds
does.
an extra $300 to $500 this month to your paycheck. And congratulations on your
Thank you.
retirement going all in with Plexus. I'm so
Yeah.
excited to watch you soar. That's
Thank
awesome. Okay, so I'm going to share some statistics with you that Stacy just kind of went over. I spoke with Jennifer Leith, who is also a Diamond Ambassador. Her and Sarah Marvel are super awesome friends, and they have partnered up together. And Jen Leith has opened up her Just 3-Day group for us to come together as one Plexus, and we can put our potentials into her 3-day challenge. And this girl is amazing. If you have not watched her Monday motivation call that she did for corporate, I highly recommend. If you're not on those calls, shame on you. They are amazing. And shame on me if I haven't invited them to you to them if you are my personal ambassador. So I'm doing a better job of showing up to those calls because they're really amazing. So I messaged Jen Leith and I was like, Jen, can you tell me your conversion rate? Because I know what mine is. I've had success with 3-day and 7-day trials since I started this business. Why I got away from it is beyond me. But I had 4 people in the first 3-day challenge that we did as a team, and 3 of them joined, and I'm still working on one. She truly is a single mom and does not have the money. But the other 3, in fact, one of the ambassadors commented on something I posted last week and said, I am in this company because of that 3-day challenge. That just warmed my heart. So it just solidified that what we're doing is working and it's going to continue to work. But now we have a system for these 3-day challenges. So 95% is right what Stacy said, conversion rate on these 3-day challenges. How do you want that in your business? Like, wouldn't that be a game changer if you had, let's just say you had 3 people every week in the challenge, which they're being done weekly this month, and possibly they will continue to be done weekly. If you had 3 people and just 1 joined, 4 weeks, 1 person joined out of 3, you're adding 4 new, happy, in love with the products, want to continue wholesale customers, or potentially 4 new business builders. And we're going to talk about that a little bit. But not only did Jen have amazing success with her, which is why corporate asked her to do the training call, she signed 9 out of 10 3-day challengers. New ambassadors, 9 out of 10. I don't know about you, but those numbers excite me. Number one, because I love getting messages like this. I have 4 people in the challenge right now. This lady that I'm going to talk to as soon as we're done is on day 2. She started on Tuesday. I've checked in with her every day. You're going to see the system, so don't worry about making notes. I've got the system all in a PDF for you. I've made it so easy for you. All you have to do is print it and follow it, okay? She says, doing good today, really like the vanilla shake. I bought almond milk to try with it. I've been using whole milk. I lost 2 pounds today. So tomorrow is my last day, crying face. So then what? I'm like, what do you mean then what? We get your combo out tonight, girlfriend. So she is joining as soon as I get off the phone so she can use her coupon and she can continue. I cannot begin to tell you guys I've been in this business for 8 years now, and the messages that come across my text and my messenger literally bring me to tears. One girl specifically, I was hoping she would be able to jump on tonight. She may be on listening, but I sent her a 7-day trial pack. I sent her 7 sticks of Slim almost a year ago. And anybody relate to the fact that they're always not going to join on the first attempt, right? Sometimes you just got to keep following up, keep building that relationship because they are your friends. They are your family, right? So you don't just make it about Plexus. But I just knew something magical was going to happen for this friend. And the message she sent me last Saturday night literally had not only me in tears, but it had Michael in tears as I was trying to read it to him. That message lit my fire that I can't stop sharing. I just can't, because it's it's those lives being changed is the reason I'm here. I do enjoy the financial freedom and the time freedom that it allows for me to spend with my family and travel and be a stay-at-home mom. And I love all those things. But at the end of the day, if I'm not loving what I do and I'm not having fun, I'm not going to do it. It's that simple. And so knowing that I have impacted so many hundreds, even probably over 1,000 lives in the last, well, I know it's been over 1,000 in the last 8 years, that makes me feel really good about what I'm doing. So I want to encourage you. Here's what I'm going to tell you. 2 things. I'm going to tell you what's in it for them, and I'm going to tell you what's in it for you, and then I'm going to open it up for questions. What's in it for them? No commitment, low cost, taste test. Will I like it? That's their question. Will I like the flavor of it? I had a lady tell me, she goes, I don't even drink water. She drank this lunch. She's like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Okay, I've got her drinking water. Bonus. It's also 4 different products, where our trial packs before were only 1 or 2 products. Now they're going to actually feel something. And y'all, our shakes are amazing. And I don't really like to cook, so I love having that shake. I might not drink one every single day, and they may not either. But I love having that option on busy mornings or the days that I just don't feel like cooking or haven't gone to the grocery store, if I'm honest. Okay, accountability. How many of you probably would have quit the products if you didn't have a friend going, oh my gosh, girl, don't you feel amazing? Oh my gosh, are you drinking your water? Accountability is key. And with just the 3-day challenge group, they're in there with over 1,000 other people. So they get the third-party validation. They're like, oh my gosh, look at all these people do. They feel like they're going to miss out if they don't do it. So that third-party validation combined with that accountability of you checking in with them each day, game changer. I never followed up with my 3-day trial participants. I'm honest. Okay. Until this system, Jen Leith is a beautiful woman. Gosh, you've got to hear all her, go to her YouTube channel. Okay. She's amazing. But she came out, literally created this system around the 3-day challenge. I can't take credit for it. All I did was put it in a PDF for you guys. Okay. I just copied everything she has done. So it's not my work, it's hers. So the other thing that I want to hone in on for them is education. Jen does a great job of educating them in addition to giving them tips and having them check in and drawings and things like that. But it provides that education. In Send, Share, Invite, you send a message. You ask them if they'll take a look. You then send them a video, and then you share a testimony with them, and then you invite them to an event. Once you've done that, if they haven't joined, it's time to go to the next level, and that's a 3-day challenge. Now, for me specifically, because I've been in the company for a while, I have lots of people, like Stacy said, that I can follow up with that just never pulled the trigger, said they were interested. I didn't check back, they didn't, whatever. So I'm still working through, I'm not even really touching base with new people yet about this 3-day challenge, but I will follow the Send, Share, Invite for brand new people. So I want to, I don't want to dismiss the Send, Share, Invite. I want to help you guys merge this together. Okay, so we'll talk about that at the end if you guys have any questions. So what's in it for you? This is my favorite part. We don't make a dime. We don't make a dime on the 3-day challenge. Not one. We don't get PV. We don't make any money. Why is that beneficial, Danielle? Well, because you have no financial attachment. It's a non-salesy approach. If they do it, great. You're excited because it helps hold you accountable to taking your products. You get to have fun with a new friend that's trying the products, but you have 0 expectations and 0 financial attachments. Doesn't that make you feel good about sharing this? Like, you don't have to feel like you're selling something, because you're not. You're offering them an experience. And y'all, it truly is an experience. For you, easy, quick yeses. I've only had 3 people tell me no. Now let me just stop right here and say this. If they won't spend $20, they're not going to spend $200. Okay? So if they say no, the timing just isn't right. They're not saying no to you. The timing just isn't right. Do not write those people off. But this gives you quick, easy yeses, because most everybody that I've asked has said, yes, sure, I'll do it. Duplication. How easy is it to ask them, hey, Who do you know that like to have more energy, would like to lose 2 pounds in 2 days? That makes it an easy opening to ask them to share and find a few friends. You're training them and they don't even know it. Find a few friends to do this next challenge with them. Hey, we're having another challenge next week. Who can you invite to do this with us? Because we've had so much fun, right? So that makes it easy for duplication. Then you're looking at team growth and momentum. I mean, Stacy, Stacy shared she's signing people up. I'm signing people up. Sarah Marble had, I don't remember. I want to say 21 people, 21 or 22 people in the Renew You Challenge. 20. Yeah, there she is. How many did you have? 21, 22? It was like a lot. Okay, she's got like so
21.
many people. It's crazy. So this is a result of course, the Renew You Weight Loss Challenge, but that's the products that are in the sample pack, okay? People want to hit their health goals. This is the beginning of the year, and this will help them get on track. In addition to that, it's going to provide you more income. It's going to provide you more fun. It's going to provide you more friends. I don't know about you, but I love making friends, and I make new friends all the time in Plexus. That's one of my favorite parts. And you're going to feel great about what you're doing. Does that all sound good? Are you guys ready to take this by the horns and run with it? Okay, so here's all you got to do. You ready? This is how complicated it is. 3 asks a day. That's it. That's all you got to do. You want to ask 3 people to do the challenge with you. We have all the messages laid out for you. Jen Leith created all the messages. I created a unit in our team page, and Sarah and I will get it uploaded in Team Momentum. I have the PDF. I can send it to you in Word if you want to edit it, but I put it in Word and PDF, so it's on 5 sheets. It's a lot of information because it also, y'all, I'm telling you, she told us step by step what message to send them day 1, what message to send them the day before the challenge, what questions to ask them. This woman is amazing. I mean, I think I just want to send her flowers. I mean, I'd hug her if she was near me, and I will at convention, but she did all the footwork for us. All we have to do is pick up the system and work it. Can everybody do that? Raise your hand if you can just work the system. It's so easy, okay? Let's see. Okay, here's what I want you to do. Our next challenge starts on the 17th. Now, I want you to log into your back office, and I want you to go order the 5-pack. I'm about to have to order my second one, the 5-pack of 3-day challenges, because you have local friends and family, and I want your goal is to get rid of all 5 of them by Sunday. Who's willing to take that challenge? Get rid of all 5 of them by Sunday. Take the $100 that you make, because it's $20 per person, and reinvest it and buy another 5. Who's willing to do that? Buy 5 now. Sell all 5 of those by Sunday, and then go buy 5 more for next week. Okay? That's all you got to do. It's really that simple. I'm going to provide you the system. You go get the challenge packs. Now, I'm not going to go into a lot of details about the system because I want to keep this short so that we can share it. The last thing I'm going to tell you is that in addition to having your goal of at least 3 people, 4 is awesome, but have at least 3 people in the challenge every week. Remember, you're doing 3 asks a day, so you're going to talk to 15 people in a week. Whether you do all of them in 3 days or 2 days or 5 days, whatever you want to do, you're going to be talking to 15 new people a week. What is that going to do for your business? It's going to explode it. Okay. Power hours are going to be done on Wednesdays and Fridays. Be looking in Team Momentum or in my Team Hope page for information regarding the power hours. The first one is tomorrow. I believe Heather and I said we're going to do it at noon. I gotta check with Heather. Whoops, my bad. We talked about it, and I've had a million things go on since then. So that's it. So we're going to talk about on the power hour. We're going to teach you the system. We're going to work together while we're on the call. So you'll just carve out that 1 hour, 30 minutes if you can. That's fine. If you only do 30 minutes, and then every week on Wednesdays and Fridays, we're going to have these power hours for you guys to plug into, so that if you have questions or people have questions and you're not sure how to answer them, we will be on live to help you answer those questions. Okay. Thank you guys so much for being on the call. Hang tight. I'm going to stop the recording and I'll answer any questions you guys have. Thank you so much.